have one on the other side of the creek. This is our adventure son. Always looking for adventure, always having fun, always being funny. He is the ultimate explorer.
Me too. Me too. I love exploring, and I got this flower from my mom.
I didn't even know you got that. Where'd you find that?
I just found, it's these bushes.
I've never even seen a flower on them. He always finds me a flower. I have the sweetest sons on earth, you guys. All right, we're packing up, coming back. I braided Eden's hair this morning. Eden, show him your cute hair. Isn't that cute? She's got a dirty butt. Eden's quote of the day is, Mom, you gotta get dirty if you want to have fun. Adam was feeling better. He got valley fever and had EN, this like swelling inflammation of your legs. It looks like he has a mop. I actually just cut it, but you know. Hairstylist. I tell him to style it, but I'm not sure what happens on top of his head.
I did style it, and then it got messy, and then I didn't do anything with it after that.
You're gonna love how this looks on camera. It looks like we taped a toupee up there. But anywho, I am a hairstylist. I do cut their hair. See, the boys' hair got cut too. Yeah, I give Adam a hard time because when you're a hairstylist, you want their hair to look styled, just how it is. On Adam Joni Adventures, we love to give you guys different ideas of where to explore when you take your DIY camper or just your regular camper out into these states. You get an idea of where we've been and what things look like. So this is outside of Payson, Arizona. So if you guys are visiting Arizona and you want a really beautiful escape, Kohls Lodge Ranch, which is in, well, it's outside of Payson. I don't know if the name is actually Kohls Ranch, if that's the name of the town, but it is really beautiful. They have the cutest little cabins and this creek running in back of the property. I think it's Tonto Creek. Correct us if we're wrong. But they put trout in it. So the boys have been fishing and having a great time. Dude, this has been so relaxing. We wake up and have coffee in the mornings. We had to get out of the bus for a little bit. We wanted to check out this area for a place to live. It's probably not where we're going to be, but we'll definitely come back and visit every year because of how beautiful it is. But it feels really nice. We're in this tiny little 2-bedroom cabin. It's really dark in there, so I'd show you guys the cabin, but there's the rest of the fam. And we're going to walk back. There's also a pool here. It's a diamond resort, so it is a pretty fantastic place if you want a place to come stay. We'll link it below again. All right, guys. Adam Joni Adventures. Whoop whoop.
Totally splashed for you.
Oh, this is a large piece right here.
Dude. Getting it all over.
Mom, open the garbage tank and score.
I'm gonna score. Did you score? Oh, gross.
Daddy, Daddy, help me one. Daddy, give me one paper.
This horse's name is Buzz. He was our friend for a few months in Arizona. There is something about these creatures. They can definitely sense what you're feeling. And I finally understand why people go and do horse therapy lessons. And, you know, sometimes kids with issues can get on a horse or be around them, and a lot of the issues go away and they start to get better. There's something about these creatures that God has given them to sense how people are feeling and then to bring it out of them who they really are. The horses were incredible. Arizona, we're going to miss your sunshine. But the Lord has called us to California for the time being, so off we go.
When you run out of peat moss for the compost toilet, you just find whatever's laying around.
You're telling me you're gonna put this on your poo?
I'm telling you, it's free. I'm too cheap to go looking for peat moss.
Hey, this is nature's real compost right
there
here.
There it is. Yeah,
nature's
you're right.
compost.
It's right here for the taking.
Yeah, you don't even have to buy it. You don't have to go
You
anywhere.
don't have to drive, you don't have to buy it. You just have to take 10 minutes
And you look hot doing it.
and scoop it up. I'm sweating.
It's not that kind of hot.
Ooh. All right, guys. Here's a traveler hack right there. If you have propane tanks, we had a bunch of them when we left. Now we're full time on the road. $14.92 at Walmart for a 20-pound tank if you exchange your other one. I've never seen this before. A self-serve option, which I'm actually jacked about. All right, so the propane refill. We go through, if we're like using hot water and taking baths in our bus, we use about one propane bottle, one 20-pound propane bottle every 2 weeks. So 2 a month. So we're looking at what, $30 a month or so on propane. But what I've realized is at gas stations, they have options where you can exchange your tank, but it's like $20. And then if you can find a refill station where they'll refill your tank, sometimes you can find it for way less. Sometimes, like, literally I've paid, I think, $12 one time to fill my propane tank. But then there's other places that refill it and they charge you $20, just as much as exchanging. And now, so lately, the last probably 2 months or so, I've been going to Walmart because it's like, as you saw, what is it here? $14.92. So we got $14.92. There's gonna be tax. It's gonna be like 16 something. For an exchange, I don't have to go in and talk to anyone at this one. I just put my card in. I haven't done this before, so we'll see how it goes. Apparently, I just put my card in. It opens this cage behind me. I put my empty in and I grab a new one. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so we just got done at the Walmart. I thought there was a self-serve option on this. There was self-serve, which is cool, on this propane thing. So you put your card in, it unlocks the cage, and you're supposed to be able to exchange your tank for a new one. But I get up there and it says out of order, this tiny little sticker like this big on the screen, like the display screen on there. So I had to go in and pay anyway. But this Walmart was good because right in the lawn and garden section is where they had the propane right outside the door. So I just walked in there and I was able to, there's nobody in line, I was able to pay and get out of there quickly. I've done this a couple times before and it takes me like a half hour because I have to go like walk halfway across the store to a regular checkout line, buy the propane, and then go outside and wait for someone, which sometimes takes 15 minutes to come and unlock the cage and all that stuff. Anyway, this was a good experience. $16.12 with tax for a 20-pound propane bottle. So that's not too bad in my opinion. I mean, it's not as good as $12, which I've paid before for a refill, but it's convenient, it's quick, it's less than a gas station, and I don't have to like wait for someone to fill it up and all that stuff. What do you think, guys?
It's good.
Have you ever thought about where your gray water goes? That's something we know all too well. Moving day. When we were, I don't know how you guys do it, but when we move, everything goes on the floor, shoes, our ice maker, all these benches, and we're crammed in here. So the water filter up in the corner, that's gonna go into the sink, and away we go after that. But we check and make sure everything that can fall, we put on the floor. Then of course, checking the oil, transmission fluid, all that good stuff, make sure the bus is running in good order, and then we can finally go. But there's always a process, you guys, and if anyone has lived this lifestyle before, you know how important it is just to make sure everything is ready to go before you hit the road. Ah, California. You look much like Arizona. But we're so thankful to be on our journey to the next destination the Lord has put on our hearts, guys. That's what this is all about for us. We're just following His lead and praying as we go.
Wild burros.
It's too cold. Where's the birds?
Thank you for joining us once again as we share our journey of life and the uncommon way that we're living right now. The Lord has truly blessed us with each and every one of you, just praying for us and paying attention to what's going on in the world. Be blessed, you guys.